Glad you're with us wherever you may be. Zubats against Jackson, and the Grizzlies win the tap. Grizzlies off the loss Monday at Indiana, 126-114. For some strange reason, they're allowing 116 points on the road, although they did hold a very dynamic, here's Paul George with a banker, they did hold a very dynamic Dallas losing streak in this building since the victory over the Utah Jazz, who will be here on Friday night. Pick and roll for Valanciunas. He spots up, and he goes glass, and the Grizzlies back in front.
I think the Grizzlies can play with the pace they would like.
George last year as a member of the Thunder made 11 triples in 2 outings against Memphis. Here's Valanciunas for 3. It's through. Timeout Clippers. Grizzlies, that was their first turnover, and it resulted in Clipper points. Grizzlies, a season-low 9 turnovers. George with a teardrop is in, and it's a 3-point game.
Shot blocking on the floor for them with this lineup.
George again working the right side of the floor. He hangs, he hits again. Paul George.
No matter how much time he has missed, he is a gifted and talented scorer.
8 for him, and Valanciunas over the top with 2 hands.
He is a physical, strong scorer. Before you attack this painted area of this Clippers defense with the team that's on the floor.
Harkless drills the 3, 33% from beyond the arc. The basketball, Tyus Jones on the floor, and so is Rob Fisher.
Well, Taylor Jenkins telling the team during that last timeout that we went up 9-2. They've gone on a 13-4 run, not because they're getting us with force offensively.
Jaren's got the mismatch against Beverly. Goes to work in the post, turns and misses. Valanciunas cleans it up.
They have to use their advantage, which is right now.
The Grizzlies dealt with in Indiana a lot of dribble penetration. Here's Jaren. A pull-up 3 is through for Jaren Jackson Jr.
This Grizzlies team
still trying to get his legs back. He sat out 9 games with the ankle sprain. Montrezl Harrell, one of the best bench scorers in the league, goes right to the rack and draws a foul on Brandon Clark. 3-point opportunity
for their bench unit.
7 straight by the Clippers. They lead it by 5. And Valanciunas, another second chance opportunity. Harrell blocked by Valanciunas. The big fella doing a lot of good stuff. Ja down the lane, finds Guterich and strong with 8 to shoot. Williams drives, finds Harrell, and there's that chemistry that's starting to come together. Clippers by 3, screened by Harrell to free Lou Williams. Goes up for 3 and drills it. Trying to get to 2-for-1 opportunity. It's a deflection, but picked up by Ja, and then turns it over to Mann. Mann took Brooks to the rack and finishes as we check in with Rob.
Going offensively, what you gonna do offensively? Well, in the player's mind, then the defense becomes secondary, but Marco comes up with a nice steal there.
Morant drop feed, and Valanciunas hammers it down. Jonas with 13.
He's giving his team what they need, though, the 5 assists. Some nights it's your game to score, some nights it's your game to facilitate.
Harrell and a foul. Couldn't follow it that time. Morant to Crowder.
John Morant continues to be the facilitator tonight, but I like what Jay Crowder did there.
Yeah,
I'm a little lighter in the wallet because of that.
Yeah, and I was late to the party, so I'm going to have to wait till they get restocked. Here's Zubats banking it home.
On the defensive side, contesting shots, rebounding the basketball, boxing out bigger guys.
Ooh, Harkless. Figures now with 10. Jaren and Beverly. For 6'1", he is hugely active on the glass. And a look ahead to Michael Green.
Oh.
Brandon
He
Clark.
blocked it in.
Is he struggling from downtown, as are the Clippers. Oh, well, they were struggling from beyond the arc. Beverly, they have their largest lead of the game at 64-57. Morant to a trailing Jaren for 3. Got it at the horn.
Zubats on him. No need in trying to go around. Jaren Jackson Jr. very comfortable behind the 3-point line.
Paul George, that's a 3. And down it goes for Paul George, his first 3-point make against Dallas. Morant works to the baseline and finds Valanciunas, who can't hit the chippy, and then taps it in.
So aggressive. If you pass and cut, you can get it back on the cut.
Valanciunas against Zubats, puts it in. Let the big guy eat.
I like that, partner.
Jaren for 3. Around and out and tipped in by Valanciunas.
Again, their leading scorer, Morant with the ball now, has only 1 basket. Valanciunas, that's 3 straight offensive tip-ins for the Memphis Grizzlies. They now lead by 3.
Paul George for 3. Rebound tips out to George. And Patterson will try again. This time he makes. Patrick Patterson.
Whenever the Grizzlies have needed a big basket, Jay Crowder has provided some.
And that lollipop pass stolen by Morant. Showtime!
He wasn't put in the game for defensive purposes. He's putting in the game to stretch their bigs to try to see can they get him out.
Morant, beautiful setup by Brandon Clark, who just checked in along with Grayson Allen. Anderson taps it out. Brandon Clark got a hand on it. Ball loose, and Beverly wins the 50-50 ball and finds Patterson. Does Lou Williams. Lou Williams, a catch and shoot 3.
I think with Lou Williams, he hasn't shot the ball well tonight.
An open Robinson. Clark with a defensive rebound. Marco. BC over the top. And Marco the splendid delivery. So for Brandon Clark and Dylan Brooks, and now the Grizzlies turn it over. And man slams. In Canada tomorrow, it's Thursday. Morant trying to create. Elevation. Is 4-3. Bango!
Well, what is nice is that you have a deep bench, but what's nice for the Grizzlies?
Solomon Hill's on the floor with Crowder, Valanciunas, Brooks, and Morant. He got that last rebound. DB with the layoff. Jonas, 30 for Valanciunas. Trying to extend their 6-game winning streak. Intercepted by Morant. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Jump ball behind the back. A scoop and score. Hello!
Opening moments. They've got the last 7. Clippers scoreless. Late in the clock for Morant.
Will allow that little curl to the basket by Harrell.
Crowder, an open 3. Bingo! Jackson in, Valanciunas out. Crowder for 3. Bingo! And Doc Rivers is going to call for time.
Been a total team effort for the Grizzlies. Everyone that has stepped on the floor has contributed.
Harrell in traffic, forces it up and in. George pitches out, extra pass. Lou Williams a straightaway 3.
At around either towards the 3-minute mark, another turnover here.
And a lob for Harrell. Grizzlies will take one of their 3 remaining timeouts in a 5-point game, 108. Crowder makes both free throws. Crowder with 20. His season-high 21 against the Lakers. And an and 1 for Lou Williams right down the middle. And Crowder was trying to board, but fell out of bounds. Paul George for 3.
I'll tell you this much, partner.
Ja hangs and hits and is fouled. Morant drives. Picked off by Jermichael Green, who will get it back and slam it to tie the game at 113. 8 to shoot. Ja against Harrell in the lane, hangs and hits.
To go to not a floater, to a straight up and down floater.
Morant with 10 in the quarter. And Paul George answers with a 3. Clippers lead at 116-115. 3-point Grizzlies lead. Lou Williams drives. Corner 3. Beverly ties the game at 119.
Good things the Grizzlies can still have a shot going their way.
Williams, shot clock down to 2. Williams creating and tipped in by Harrell with 2-point threes. Jaren blocked by Harkless with 2/10 of his second. And now all you can do is lob it. Morant will throw it.
The ball must have been tipped.
Ball was tipped. Game's over. The inbounds pass was deflected and the game is over, and the Clippers win at 121 to 119.